Oh, no. Oh, God. Here we go.
Yes.
I know what this is. All right. Let's hear it. David, I need you with me now.
The NFL Top 14 Power Ranking.
All right. Niners number 1. We can just be done with that.
No, actually.
All right.
No, the Niners come in at 14th, and this will probably be their last time in this poll.
Thank God. ATL, do your job. All right, let's go. Niners are dead. They're done.
Niners
Warner's
at 14.
Done. Bosa's done. Every receiver's hurt or playing hurt, and Purdy's a rat. It's over.
But if they win.
Yeah, Fred Warner's ankle says hello. I don't care.
Wow.
Go to 13. Wow. I've had enough.
You know what? I got a call from the league. They buzzed me down and said Kansas City at 13. Ooh.
I think that's too low.
Wow.
They're playing better football. Script writers are not. Rashee Rice back this week. The offense, the passing game looks better. Probably a little low. I mean, I'm fine if you want to make them earn it, but that's a little low.
Yeah. I think right now, they're playing the best out of their division.
You know what's going to happen, too? Script writers, they're going to go out and trade for Breece Hall or Alvin Kamara.
Yep, you're
right. And
right.
then you're going to have a real effing problem on your hands.
You're exactly right.
So it's fine. Let Rico keep bleeping all over him.
At 12, I got the Jags.
Dude,
that's acceptable.
I think the fishing vest holds them back. Look, I don't think they're as good as they've been because they are so dependent on turnovers. And the defense has created them. But it's hiding the fact Trevor Lawrence has only played one excellent game this year. That was against the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. He's got to be better.
At number 11,
the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, yes. I disagree, though, but I hear you.
Old balls.
They're 4-1. Their victories aren't that great. But
no, not at all.
You know what? You could only play who's on your schedule and beat who's on your schedule.
But I'm just tired. Like, what kind of blood oath did Tomlin make with Satan for this team to always end up right in this position? Why can't they just go 3-14?
Well,
I'm tired of it.
Because we ain't hit November or December yet. We're just going to go downhill from here.
Unless you win tonight, David.
Nope. After the night, it's downhill.
Okay. We'll see. But I didn't think they would be at this point right
That's
now.
True. That's very true.
So at number 10, I have the Denver Broncos.
I'm good with it. I think they've got upside of being the second best team in the AFC. Sloppy performance last week, but it was halfway around the world. The offense still isn't clicking full speed ahead. That's the missing piece. The defense, the pass rush, it's all there. The offense has got to get going.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that because everyone wanted to focus on the Jets part of that game overseas. But the Broncos only scored 13 points, and they did not look good. They have to fix it.
And again, I don't think they're going to score a ton this week against the Giants. They're just not sharp. But luckily, there's time, and they're winning on their way to doing so. Hey, remember, guys, they got screwed. The script writers were out in Indianapolis. They got screwed in that game. That penalty flag was 38 seconds late on the field goal. So they're even better than the record indicates.
I mean, I've seen worse. The Ohio State-Miami national championship game.
All-time script writers.
They had hats and T-shirts on. At number 9, I have the Green Bay Packers.
No, way too high. I you know what I've termed them on the podcast? Empty calories. I mean, they're great between the 20s, but something's missing. The running game isn't where it needs to be. And if you look at their second half splits defensively, they fall off a cliff. Mm-hmm. You basically got Jonathan Smith coaching the Packers. And you look, you know it's bad when LaFleur's talking about it publicly, saying I was meeting with Jeff Hafley, trying to figure out what our problem is. I can't have them in the top 10. I watch them. The talent's there. It should look better than it does.
Right. But they could argue and say we have one of the best victories so far in the league.
And I feel like if they played the Lions this week, they'd lose by 10.
They would.
But they beat the Lions.
Okay.
All right. What? At number 8, we have an LA team, the Chargers.
Are you on drugs?
Yikes.
No. I mean, without Pipkins and Alt, they can't block a soul.
Understand.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Come home this week and beat the Colts. I'll have them in the top 10. But they got to show me. Come on, man. They've been dreadful with the injuries. And their running game's falling apart. They should be another team in the Breece Hall,
they are
Kamara
searching.
sweepstakes, man. They need a back.
A team that wants to run the ball has no running back.
And no tackles.
No. Well, the other LA team comes in at number 7.
I'll live
The
with
Rams.
it. They played like crap last week, but it was going west to east, early window. They played a little flat.
They were thinking about their London trip. Yeah.
I'm okay with the Rams there. That's fine.
At number 6, fresh off of 2 straight losses, the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, and we have to have a conversation. They built a defense to stop the Chiefs. One problem. They're not stopping everyone else. It hasn't gelled, and alarm bells are going off is that they did a lot of work to get a bigger, more physical front there to stop the run. That's not working. Bijan is still running. And guess what? Here's my surprise face. Matt Milano's hurt again. I'm very concerned with them. Very.
You are so right, Mike. They built their defense for a possible, championship game matchup against the Chiefs, but you got to get there. You got to beat everybody else.
At number 5, it is the Mike Valenti special, the New England Patriots.
It's high.
Ugh.
I mean, it's high, but we can talk about it. They belong on this list. I'd have them more towards 10, 11. Drake May, the last 2 weeks, the level of throws he's making is elite. Mm-hmm. Christian Gonzalez being back has helped that defense. They need to get that running game going a little bit more. Probably need to add a back. But yes, for the first time, I'm allowing the possibility of the Patriots winning the AFC East.
Yeah, they're tied right now with the Bills.
And they've got the win over
tiebreaker.
That's right.
So that's why they are sitting ahead.
Vrabel's about to drop his balls in Tennessee.
Since this is radio.
You got rid of me? Okay.
Yeah, since this is radio, people, I am rolling my eyes at this one.
Okay. I'm glad that I'm here for you and Mike and your amusement. All right.
I think I've largely been very fair.
There you have. David, on the other hand. I put his Steelers in there. He still doesn't care. At number 4, we have the Philadelphia Eagles.
No.
Too high.
Crack cocaine. You're
Too
nuts.
high.
They still get the job. They're broken, but somehow or another, they find ways to get the job.
3.5 yards a carry on the ground.
I said they're broken.
Then they can't be top 5 in the NFL.
But they still win.
You know what? The Vikings are going to beat them.
Okay.
I don't care if it's Bobby McPick6 or Carson Wentz. They're going to beat them.
Okay.
They're broken. And they're out here talking about we need to play action pass more. How do you play action pass when your run game's booty? They're only play action passing 19% of the time, which means Hurts has got to throw it 35 times a game when he really can only throw it 25 times a game. I'm all out on that.
Okay.
Plus Sirianni, punchable face. Can't be in the top 5.
At number 3, Daniel Jones and the Indianapolis Colts.
Way too high. They're fun. It's exciting. They looked like ass last week as Jacoby Brissett sexed them up. I think they're going to go to the Chargers and lose this week if Pipkins and Alt are back. They're good. I don't know that they're that good. That's a little bit much for me.
Yeah, while I'm not impressed with the Chargers, I think still them Colts beating them would still show me something. So, not yet.
Okay. Like I said, I think that some of the best football is being played in the state of Indiana, and they're still not getting any juice. All right. At number 2 and 1 leads up to the battle for who's going to be at number 1 next week. At number 2, I have the Detroit Lions.
I'm not mad about this, but to me, they're number 1. I know what you're going to do. It's provocative and exciting, but I right now I'd have the Lions number 1. They've answered the bell. They got screwed and, yes, made their own mistakes at Kansas City, but losing a primetime desperation game in Arrowhead is no crime.
No, it's not a crime, Mike, but you talk about answering the bell. That's team number 1. It's the Bucs.
Won't be for long.
They just keep answering the bell every time. No lead is safe on them. They find a way to come back and get a victory. And they've done it now with pretty much the 3 of us maybe playing wide receiver for them this Monday night.
That much is true. All right. You can have it for a week. Lions are going to take the crown.
That's it. It's week to week. They're
beating that team.
I mean, Pittsburgh could go out there and score 50 and they'll be number 1.
Yeah, the Lions are going to win that game. And look, Baker's comebacks, wonderful, but they're hiding the fact that defense is giving up some stuff this year. So, I don't know. But 1 week, I'll give it to you.
Okay. That's your NFL power ranking.